a mid-afternoon live. I got my butt up to get out for a little while. I'm having a handful of deliveries. I watched a couple of videos and I'm going to talk about a topic. Good afternoon, everyone. I watched BZ speak about, he shared this story about this article he came across, or it was sent to him, about a woman working in Australia, and she made a really low amount of money for the hours that she worked. And he calculated it, and it came out to about $3 an hour. Then I also watched other videos. I watched other channels in the past couple of days, a few days, speaking about DoorDash and their very low payouts. And I also spoke about Grubhub adding an extra $2 for a double pickup, which was ridiculous. I'll never do that again. I didn't realize that's what happened. I need my glasses. I got the wrong glasses on. I'm having a very bad allergy day. Keep putting my glasses on and off. Stay out of Westbury. What a nightmare. Thank you for the heads up, Richie H. I'm near, right now, I'm on Ocean Avenue, kind of Oceanside area. And I have the apps off for a moment. I'm going to turn them back on. I'm going to head down that way in a moment. I did one pretty high payout, just about 13 to Massapequa from Merrick, but no traffic. I zipped there, I zipped right back. And then I had a few Uber Eats. That first one was a Grubhub. I just wanted to make a few bucks today, and I'm going to hang in there. I would like to get 2 more, then I'm going home. I'm not going to work all day. Thank you for the heads up. What's going on that it's a nightmare? Is it because schools are open, just regular traffic? Is there construction? Was there an accident? Like, what's the deal? Stay out of Westbury. What's going on over there? Thank you for heads up. Thank you for the heads up. This is a very nice area around here off of Ocean Avenue. I'm in East Rockaway, just over the borderline, just south of Sunrise Highway. Traffic and school buses. Yeah, it's not so bad when you don't hit traffic. I am going to talk about something, guys. Oh, I can't park here? Really? Everywhere I go, I can't park? No, I can park here. Okay. So maybe I made a mistake. I could park here. Speaks about the drivers not making money. Now, guys, if you're new to following all the channels that we all follow in the gig economy, the food driving, ride share, and the food delivering, he made a comment that he shoots high. And I get it. I'm sure he does. But think about this, guys. He's saying he shoots for $75,000 a year. Okay, I get it. Well, $75,000. If you take 30% of that, it's like $2,200. It's like $22,000 for taxes. 30%. Like, payroll people, tax people have told me, if you're going to pay your own taxes, because remember, guys, you're responsible for your own taxes. It's not being taken out throughout the year. To the younger generation who feels indispensable, who has the stamina to stay out, to earn $200 days, don't get stuck at tax time, guys. And to hear me out, say you make $75,000 and I believe it's $22,500 is 30%. I believe that. I'm doing it off the top of my head. So now you're not making $75,000 if you have to subtract $22,500, and you don't know what his situation is. Does he pay his own health insurance? See, I'm someone who pays her own health insurance. I want to get a better plan for next year if I continue. I was thinking of paying a little more so my deductibles and my copays and stuff like that are a lot less. I choose that. right now I have middle coverage. Well, how much do I pay? I pay $2,300 a year. $194 a month. So you got to deduct that too. But that's a write-off. That we'll come and get to that in a moment. Now, I'm getting older. I go to the doctors a couple of times a year for little ailments. And last year I experienced going into the hospital. Well, that $2,300 turned into add 15. I say 22.3. I'll say $3,500. On top of, no, 30s, we'll say $3,500 to $4,000, because I had separate doctor bills, I had co-pays, I had medications, and then it lingered on for a little while, and I got little bills here and there, and laboratory tests. I'll round it off to $4,000. Deduct that from the $75,000 a year. Now you're talking 22.5. 23, 24, 25, 26. $26,500 subtracted from the $75,000. Not $75,000 anymore. Think about that. Do you have any Native American blood that you can prove? Traffic in schools, many tribes. Oh. Old Westbury is where the money is. Got it. I didn't see that. Sorry there, Ivanka. Stay out of Westbury. Traffic in school buses. Cade's Granny 1. I don't know. I would have to. I don't think so. Unless you're being funny and you know. Anyway. He states a lot of great points. But then if you want to make $75,000 a year, you got to shoot for $100,000 a year, because the younger generation, you don't know if this guy BZ has assistance for his health insurance. You don't know. I know he's a little bit older than me. He might get some kind of assistance. You don't know what his past history is with his employment. He might have worked towards something and get discounts. He claims he takes care of his family. Well, of course he does. He has mouths to feed. He has bills to pay. Oh, I get it. I get it. But you have to, oh, I don't know. I would have to. I don't think so. Thanks for the heads up. If anyone's watching, I wasn't aware of that. So take that into consideration, guys. And remember, to the younger people who are starting out, and here, just as an example, I'm not putting you down, Frank, but I met you in person. You're a little bit younger than me. You're hustling. You're working your tail off. You're making good money. And you are. But remember, do you pay your health insurance? And if you don't, when something happens to you, you're going to have to pay out of pocket. And when you are not indispensable and you're desperate and you're not feeling good, you say yes to anything to feel better. Just from life experience, I write off all my health insurance bills and my premium every month. That's a write-off toward my taxes. The more write-offs you have, the better. That means you'll have to pay less taxes when you have to pay all your own taxes at tax time. Your phone, you don't have a phone, you can't work. You gotta have a phone or a mobile device. Then you take into consideration the cell phone bill, the data feed if you're using it on an iPad, whatever that is. Well, if without that, you can't work. You need that. So you got your health insurance, you got your phone, you got your data plan. You need it, or Wi-Fi, whichever, or both. Sometimes you need both. They're both write-offs. And your mileage. Using the tax, the Stride tax, that's a huge chunk to pay off. So just keep it in mind, guys. I just thought I'd go live for a few minutes. I'm paying attention. I really do enjoy the videos I'm watching. I'm learning a lot. But keep in mind, don't look back and go, I didn't plan ahead, because you're going to get screwed. And then on top of getting screwed, you're going to realize you really did work for free because you didn't plan ahead. Like, I was very nervous this year. Ooh, my phone's changing. Let me put on that air to cool it off for a moment. Because I don't want to get screwed. I would rather be told, okay, Michelle, you got to pay $1,000. And I opened up a separate account and I just keep putting money into it. I want to be able to say there's some money left over. I don't mind paying my own taxes. It was a conscious decision. I made a choice for this year, but I'm planning ahead that, okay, thanks, accountant. I got to pay $1,000. I got to pay you $3. Okay, I got some money left over. It's just the way it is. I think I paid a little over $3 this year because I had to use more tax forms. You learn, teach yourself, educate yourself, back yourself up. The companies you work for, this is one thing I do agree with them, they don't give a shit about you. They don't give a big F about you. They just care about their bottom line. They just care about how much money they're making. They don't care that you didn't plan ahead. They don't care that you don't have health insurance. They don't care. Work the apps. The apps don't work you. Got it? Got it. Hey, I write with the money I earn online. I earn a little bit each month. Hopefully, it will turn into a lot more. But I write off everything I use at home that I use to work for my business. Hey, Bobby. Yeah. Because you learn. For 3 lines, you pay $150 a month for 3 lines. Well, that's really good. That's not bad, right? Mine's like $60. Well, I'm paying off the plan, unlimited data. And I'm paying off the phone. It's almost $70 a month. But that I have to check it. I have to do the breakdown. But when tax time comes, I will, because I'll just sign into my account. Right now, I just have it on auto take. When I got the phone, I got the data plan, the T-Mobile. I'm paying off the phone. Everything's in one. But those are all write-offs. The more write-offs you have, the better off you are. Don't get screwed, young ones. And to the young ones, like that young woman, Cindy, that I know lives in my town, that I see around once in a while, she has a job. And think about it. She does this. Say she does the gig apps 6 hours a week as a second job. She's tracking her miles. Stride tax. That's a write-off on top of her W-2 job. That will really benefit her. Big time. I don't know if she has insurance or something, but I would assume that she does. A lot of people out there don't have insurance, and then you get fined at tax time. So you're better off just getting a plan and covering your butt and paying it each month. So I just wanted to share that, guys. Hold on one moment. I'm going to head home, but I wanted to turn on the apps. Thank you for the heads up about Westbury. I have no desire. I'm just going to do a couple of more. I'm going home. I got a lot to do. Got a lot to do. You want me to go? Thank you. Thank you. So I thought this would be valuable information to share. His channel, all the YouTube channels out there that speak about the gig economy, you know, each week, each month, we gain more people because, I mean, I'm learning that a lot of people are doing these gigs as a part-time job. These are all write-offs you can have. A lot of new people join in, they're not aware. I lost count how many young people are in the field that they look at me when I introduce the Get Upside app to them, and then I tell them about the Stride tax I use to track my miles because it's a write-off. They're like, what? What? I could write that off? So now they're really working for free because nobody's telling them yes, if you're going to be an independent contractor, a indispensable 25-year-old that doesn't, is not grasping how much they're missing out and how little they're working for. Well, it's up to us, the older ones, experienced ones, to train them, to tell them, and they're doing me a solid. If they join the Get Upside app for me, I'm really happy, and then I teach them something. But then I also always tell them about Stride Tax, and I don't even promote a link. I just tell them because they don't know. They're not aware, and they're getting used. And that's when these companies start going, oh, we could send out $3 and $4 payouts. Somebody will take it. They're already working for free. What do you think? These people don't care about the kids in the field. They don't. It's the older ones like us. I was really lucky for once. I did research before I started working DoorDash, and that's one thing I had going for me. That from the very day one, I used Stride Tax as my write-off because I followed some guy in California that's what I learned about all the other channels. I started getting into it. If it wasn't learning it from that guy on a YouTube video, I would have worked my ass off for free that first year. Excuse me, guys, but my eyes, beyond teary. So, I just thought I'd share that. Long John Silver's Postmates? I think there's one out here. Well, maybe in a different part of the country that's very popular. I don't think there's any Long John Silver's around here. I don't think so. Maybe out east. In Suffolk County. Not really sure, to be honest with you. I would have to look that up. But that's good to know, Postmates. But are they paying, or are they still expecting people to drive around for $4 a delivery when it's not a bonus round? What the hell is that? That's good to know, guys. Good information. Okay, everybody. Thanks for joining in. I'm hoping to get a couple of more deliveries, and I'm calling it a day. And I'll be watching all the other YouTube channels today. I'll see you later. Have a good one. If you gotta work, make a lot of money, and train yourself not to work for free. I'll see you, folks. Bye.